Imagine finding out that an asteroid is on a collision course with Earth, but nobody is taking it serious because people often believe that an asteroid hitting Earth is just a Hollywood drama, but it is not. So if that sounds familiar, then you might remember the movie Don't Look Up. In the movie, the scientists warned about a comet that could destroy Earth, but people ignore it, downplay it, or get distracted by other things. The film highlights a real challenge we face in planetary defense, ensuring everyone understands the seriousness of an asteroid threat. So, in 2013, an asteroid the size of a house exploded over Chelyabinsk in Russia, sending a shockwave that shattered windows and injured over 1,000 people. It was a simple reminder that space rocks can and do make their way to Earth. But this wasn't the first time. Over a century ago, in 1908, a larger asteroid leveled a massive forest in Siberia. It knocked down trees over an area bigger than Los Angeles.
Disaster changed our view of the world and our place in the cosmos, because until then we thought that we were basically very protected, that the universe worked like clockwork and that nothing dramatic would happen.
And 50,000 years ago, a 50-meter asteroid struck Arizona. It left behind a massive crater. And last but not the least, about 65 million years ago, an asteroid the size of a city hit what is now Mexico, and it wiped out 70% of all species, including the dinosaurs. So asteroids, they do hit Earth, but the good news is that most of them, they are small and they burn up in our atmosphere. But what about the bigger ones? They don't come around often, but when they do, the consequences can be catastrophic. However, unlike other natural disasters, an asteroid impact is one we can actually prevent, but only if we take the right steps. So here is how we can protect our planet. Step 1 is to find the dangerous asteroid. So we have identified nearly 30,000 near-Earth objects so far, but there could be a million more in the dark space. And that's where telescopes comes in. Ground and space-based observatories scan the sky for tiny moving dots which could be the potential threats from space. Once we spot an asteroid, step 2 is tracking its orbit. Astronomers take photo after photo, slowly revealing the path it follows around the sun. It's like putting together a cosmic puzzle, and it can take months or even years of observations to know if an asteroid is on a collision course with Earth. Now, what if we find the one that is heading towards Earth? That's where asteroid deflection techniques come into play. Here are a few of the most promising methods. The first is called the kinetic impactor. Basically, you crash a spacecraft into the asteroid to push it off the course. NASA tested this in 2022 with the DART mission, successfully shifting the orbit of a small asteroid called Dimorphos. It was our first real proof that we can change an asteroid's path. Then there is the gravity tractor method. A spacecraft would float near an asteroid using its own gravity to slowly pull the asteroid off its collision course. It's a gentle, precise method but requires a lot of lead time. Another option is the laser ablation. Imagine vaporizing part of an asteroid's surface, creating a stream of material that pushes the asteroid just enough to miss Earth. It's like using tiny jets to push it away. And then there's the ion beam shepherd, where a spacecraft's thruster would gently push an asteroid over time, giving it a small but steady push. But these methods only work if we have plenty of warning. That's why finding and tracking asteroids as early as possible is crucial. When it comes to defending Earth from asteroids, we are all in this together. No single nation has the resources, expertise, or reach to protect our entire planet from an asteroid impact. That's why international cooperation is essential. The United Nations has taken steps to help coordinate planetary defense through the Committee on the Peaceful Uses of Outer Space. They have established 2 key groups to tackle this challenge. The first one is the International Asteroid Warning Network that is responsible for finding and tracking near-Earth objects and sharing that information worldwide. Their job is to detect any potential dangerous space rocks, calculate their paths, and if necessary, send out warnings to all participating countries. And the other group is the Space Mission Planning Advisory Group. Their focus is on preparing for the worst case scenario, a potential impact. They work on planning and coordinating asteroid deflection missions, making sure that if we ever need to change an asteroid's path, we will be ready to do so. Beyond these international efforts, individual space agencies are also actively testing planetary defense technologies. NASA, the European Space Agency (ESA), JAXA in Japan, and Russia's Roscosmos have all conducted or planned missions to study, explore, and even deflect asteroids. And maybe most importantly, we need to raise public awareness. Asteroid impacts are rare, but they are a high-stake risk that we cannot ignore. With enough investment and preparations, we can protect our planet from this cosmic threat. So the lesson from the movie Don't Look Up is clear. Ignoring the threats from space is not an option. We have knowledge, tools, and teams in place. But we also have to stay informed and proactive. So join us on this journey as we learn more about the planetary defense. Together, we can ensure that Earth is ready for any kind of cosmic challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe for more.